connected and call us now at 646-716-5525 and press 1 to go live.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is the top of the hour. It is Saturday morning. People are cutting grass. Folks are having their coffee. People are playing in the playgrounds, the kiddos. It's just amazing. Like, I'm so happy. What's up, Joy? Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Yes, it's time to rise, pray, and grind here at the Exchange.
Testing. There we go.
Oh,
there we go.
I got your sound now.
I
you
got
know what it
sound.
is? My right ear, I can't even feel it on this little. I tied my, ladies and gentlemen that can see me on YouTube, I tied my hair tie, and so my headphones, you know what I'm saying, they won't swing around to the ear. That's all right. We got it going. How you doing?
I'm good. We got a special person in here again today.
Special friend of the show, the station, the vision, the movement. We have C. Dean Finley up in the building. I like that. He's all about his story, his way, and making sure that people understand how to stimulate the economy on a global level. And 25 plus years in law enforcement, security, just being an all-around, stand-out, just individual.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Yep.
Glad to be here.
Yep. Step 4, yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started today with our prayer. Go ahead and grab your loved ones. You know how we do. We want you to start your Saturday mornings off, start them off right. So, Father God in heaven, we just thank you right now. Thank you for just loving us, Father. We thank you right now for this past week. Thank you for the many blessings that you bestowed upon us. One thing that I know for sure, God, is that you are awesome. This week was a trying week of faith, of endurance, and truly of what we all needed to truly say, yes, this is what I want to do. I want to be a vessel for change, a vessel for impact, a vessel for influence. As we move about our days, God, we thank you for giving us the guidance, giving us the connections, allowing us to hear your voice clearly. Many times we may mess up, have a misstep, yet it's something about coming and repenting and really surrendering. Lord, allow us to continue to be coachable. Allow us also to not procrastinate or think that we have time to do things right. Lord, let us not take for granted the positionings that we're having at our jobs, in our personal lives, in our marriages, with our children, in our own self-care. We thank you today that someone needed to be comforted, and you did that just now. We thank you for the whispers of truth. We thank you for the glimpse of light. You have a way of putting things into perspective at the right moments, at the right times, no matter what. And because of that, Father God, we know that with you, we can do all things. Nothing is impossible. And because nothing is impossible, we know that every campaign, every drive, every effort that we make in order for the real Black Wall Street to stand up, the real Black Wall Street districts to stand up, the true mini economies in our own communities would stand up. I thank you for unity. I thank you for reconciliation in life, not just in death, not in that deathbed, but reconciliation in life. I thank you, Father, for our elders and their wisdom and willingness to be our wise counsel. Father, show us how to truly embrace that wise counsel, those elders in our community. Because so many, yes, Lord, we know are going near to expiration, maybe before many of the youth. What we do know, there's joy, there's productivity, there's prosperity.
Right.
Yeah. I love it. So I was raised here in North Tulsa myself, and I remember the North Star security. You have, vehicles and the patrols and the officers throughout the years. I'm 34. You've been in business with North Star for how long?
23.
23 years. Come on, Jordan. Look, come on, Jordan. You're approaching your Kobe year, the 24th year.
Correct.
So what are your expectations, potential expectations?
Well, we're working with you
Yes.
and working with other entities
Yeah.
to restructure and to
Okay.
come out bigger.
And come out bigger,
Yeah,
because that's really what it's all about.
right.
As a gentleman who, oh, I don't need this now.
You need the code.
Oh. Excuse us, ladies and gentlemen. I have a 2-year-old, Greatness, who was going to come in studio to pitter-patter around, and I thought, no, I have to keep my security code on my laptop because she's so intelligent. But a gentleman like yourself in security for 23 years, approaching your 24th year, wanting to expand, being in Tulsa, seeing so much change. We say local news and what's going on in local. We're approaching 2021. We have grants that have been granted to different organizations, 25,000. You have some that have $500,000, $250,000. Doing security patrolling and really knowing North Tulsa, Oklahoma, just the dynamics. How can these organizations really utilize those funds to, yes, revitalize the beauty, but how can they also use those funds to really strengthen the infrastructure, whether job or roads?
Well, I can see investing in people because with the veterans, there's a lot of veterans out there that have skills, but for whatever reason, they're not able to have the administrative part
Right.
in order to be in business. They have the skill, the work knowledge and skills,
Yeah.
but they don't have the infrastructure to do the business.
Right.
And so people like yourself and Joy, who have knowledge and who have the ability to help them, that's what I plan on doing with my status as a veteran, is to make sure that they have knowledge of those benefits.
That's right.
And utilize them, because a benefit is not a benefit unless you use it.
Come on now.
That's true.
I mean, having a benefit is no good unless it's beneficial.
That's it.
So
what kind of benefits does veterans qualify for?
we qualify for health benefits. I'm telling you, one disaster, one sickness can put you into bankruptcy.
Really?
Wow.
If you don't, I mean, as you become older, as I am, I'm 62 now. And if you're in your 60s and you have one illness, that can, all you work for can be gone. If you have medical and hospital bills. So being a veteran, we don't have those issues because the VA is available. And you can't go when you're half dead.
Right.
Yeah, right.
You gotta have some
That wouldn't
with
make no sense.
Right.
You have to go, periodically all the time.
Right.
So you can maintain your health. It's not just waiting until you get sick, which I know most men. Now I do see women, veterans there who maintain and their health. Men, we tend to wait until
don't want to go to the doctor.
death is looking right at you for the other.
Not want to go to the doctor.
Right.
And I wonder why that is, though. What is the stigma behind having to be in a private room with another individual, potentially a male doctor, and tell them what's ailing you, and for you to get the truth and whatever the truth may be, to work with that? Why not just do it? Why prolong it? I mean, seriously.
I guess fear of.
I think it is fear because my dad is the same way.
Yeah.
He'll wait until he's sick, and then he want to show up at the
No.
doctor. Like, Daddy, come on, man.
I think, you know, and I think
Real.
I think now, even in this season, because I walk around with my hand sanitizer, I have my mask, my protective gears. I don't want no problem.
Yes, I don't think nobody wants.
I don't look.
Me
go
want
ahead
no
and squirt.
problem.
Go
Me
ahead
want
and
no
squirt.
problem.
Take a squirt. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are now ready for our coffee break. We want to thank North Star Security
Yes.
and PI for sponsoring this coffee break. Now, listen, the coffee break is very important because this is where you get your facts, not fiction. Hello, someone. We have our national news, local news,
Mm-hmm.
and the question and motivation of the day. So thank you to North Star. We have our founder of North Star Security and PI in studio today,
Yes.
Mr. C. Dean Finley. I actually like that as a person. C. Dean Finley.
Hey, got his website up.
Yeah, got the website.
Yes. We worked
Need
really
employment?
hard on
Yeah.
that.
If you need employment right now on the website, there's actually if you have a cleat, we're going to explain that later on. If you are already in security and you have a cleat, what is called a cleat certification, then there's a way for you to go ahead and get in contact. You can go ahead and book an interview. This is truly an economic stimulus package that you do not want to miss. Also, if you're between 18, 21, there's different options in security, anywhere from unarmed security,
Yeah.
security,
Mhm.
right? Unarmed security, we have armed security, as well as private investigation. I think that's where I'd be because I'm an 80s baby and I like Carmen Sandiego and I'm going to find it. That'd probably be the way I go. But on that website, you can go, apply, get connected, and start stimulating your economy.
Check out the website. It
Website
is
is- securitypi.com. Yes.
Go on there. You guys check it out. Me and Toya work pretty hard on the website. This is something that is actually our little baby.
Okay.
So we were able to work with Mr. Dean Finley. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
allowing us to do this.
Yes.
We worked with him to bring his vision alive, and I love the site, and I still be playing with it.
Yeah,
at night, I'll be messing with it just to see how to manipulate different things on the website because it's so cool, and just to see everything come to life. Thank you. I keep saying I can't say thank you enough for that.
Right.
Trust us.
Like people believing in you and trusting you. Like that does
I appreciate
for the elders who believe in the millennial juice. And then also, I think the key point too is you're willing to mentor and really guide and provide a safe space. And that really helps too. You know what I mean? When you're growing.
I believe that. I think you have to embrace your youth. You turn around and say, hey, let's work together.
Yeah.
Why are we not doing it? Because I have to pass on what I know
Yes.
and give other people an opportunity to take it to a different level, a level higher than I've ever achieved. So if I can push you up,
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's the right way to do it.
Right. Yeah. So in our local news, we have a lot of different things. Now, JCPenney filing bankruptcy gets me because in college, JCPenney got me through. That's how I first started building my credit on the personal side was with a JCPenney. However, bankruptcy is not something, no matter what the facts are in this particular headline, my thing with bankruptcy is on a corporate business structure, filing bankruptcy is not a horrible situation because you can always start over. It's not the end of the road. When people take their time, as you mentioned as well, things in place, work together, bring the resources together. That's your mantra, like serving
Right.
all together.
We have to have a team. You
Yes.
can't do anything without a team,
Yes.
an army.
An army. And that's the deal. How do we continue to have that though? That army.
We have to seek unity and always try to understand one another. We make mistakes, and we just have to accept nobody gets left behind. You know, when you are in the military and you're overseas, you're fighting for your life.
Yep.
And you're saying, I'm coming home, and everybody with me
It's coming on.
is coming home. So that attitude stays with you. And that's what I say, that there's no eyes in war.
Right.
It's us
It's us trying to get home.
trying to get home. And, you know, you think about all the things you miss. You sacrifice, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've learned sacrifice firsthand.
You have to.
And so now I'm taking everybody with me.
Right. Exactly.
We all coming home.
Right.
So that's the attitude that I said, that being a veteran.
Lazy, procrastinate. We don't get the same disciplines consistently instilled in us early age or on a consistent basis. However, the structure and the manner in which the Army and other military branch do, how can we help, especially me as a mom? I have a daughter, but especially for our parents that have young men, what are some things that we really should start doing to instill, really that teamwork mentality, that work ethic, see something needs to be done, or just look for something to do productively? How do you translate that?
Be consistent.
Yeah.
Be consistent in saying, clean up your room or whatever you have to do. Make sure that, it's consistent. Make sure that you're doing the same thing. It's regiment.
Right.
And that's what Army is. It's regiment. You do the same thing and you learn that this has to be done.
Right.
If we don't do this, somebody's going to get hurt.
That's true.
My mama said, if one get a whooping, everyone get a whooping. I said, Mama, now wait. They got the second round of Trump checks coming in.
Yes.
Did you get your first round yet, Joy?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I still have it.
I invested in it and had some business ventures. A lot of people had different business ventures wanting to improve their businesses, had some creatives, needed CDs and printing. And it's always good to be a blessing to be able to provide different stipends and be able to help folks when they need it. So yes, if you have any questions about the stimulus checks, the coronavirus relief for businesses, or how you can set yourself up so that should any opportunity like this comes again, make sure you go to irs.gov and click on the links so that you can see the eligibility. The simple eligibility is to take your social security number, this is the foundation of it all, and upgrade it to an EIN, which is an employee identification number. EIN. E is in Edward, I is in Indigo, N is in
Nora.
With the second round of stimulus checks, it actually just passed the House.
Okay.
So you gotta get it past the Senate now. So we'll see.
Here's the deal. I think about Ecclesiastes 11:1-2. And this whole stimulus, how it's having all these various rounds and different components, how in our economy, our own mini economies, how are we circulating amongst each other? What do you have? What do you have? How can you help me? So we can circulate it here and strengthen it so that as these different pipelines are releasing, now we have even more money to build and just create that heartbeat.
Well, I want to say, when we talking about this the other day, Mr. Finley, to where, you invest in, like, you purchase something. Right. And it's from a Black-owned business.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the object is to now go to another Black-owned business and purchase something from that other Black-owned business. But what we as a community tend to do is we're going straight to the big shops. We're going to the Rosses, the Dillards, the whatever. Right. And it's not actually keeping that dollar in the community because you're still going elsewhere. You want the Fendi's and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I think once we get to a point to where we are actually stimulating that money and making it revolve around the community, we'll keep that dollar here. Because I think that's the problem right there. We got shirts, sweatshirts.
Well, here's the issue. The folks that had the stuff ain't telling nobody. It's still in your trunk. I didn't know they were back there and that they were for sale. You still got them wrapped up in the nice bubble wrap, but you didn't tell nobody they were $25. And then you got put gas on the side of the road. And you forgot that you lapsed on your insurance, so now you don't have what? Roadside. Right. And you don't have a gas can, and everybody that keeps passing you don't either. Right. That comes to priority. That's the whole point of the exchange. The real show, the annual event that happens every spring to help us understand how to circulate, like Mr. Finley says, consistently. Right. You know, you have to sell yourself. Mm-hmm. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to pay some bills real quick. And when we come back, we have some demonstrations because we're going to be talking about sales. We're also going to add some more tips for our veterans. Your mind's going to be blown by church announcements. That's all I got to say, okay? So get your coffee, get your favorite beverage, go ahead and jog it out, grab the babies and your folks, and we're about to get caught up in the rapture. I need 2 minutes.
All right.
Bring out these things. So what we basically about to do on this segment. My bad.
What are they, 20-minute segments?
We have an hour. Well, we just try to let the Lord use us. And since today we, we have a script on the other side. EP7.
Okay. Yeah, that's the script right here.
I'm building my team. I already know I won't be driving myself anymore.
Local news. I was really excited about that. You heard Tesla maybe coming to Tulsa?
What? Okay, then you gotta talk about that. I want a Tesla so bad. I love Teslas. Yeah. I want one so bad.
It's us or Austin is who they're picking.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If they come here, man, I'm working for them.
Who we got in the chat? Listen. YouTube, Facebook, have you shared it out?
What's going on, everybody?
No, I know what the problem is. YouTube. We got YouTube and Facebook streaming simultaneously. We have an overlay. So we have, the fact that this is Auntie Tell Me Letter Saturday. Here's the logo. And then this is who we are. Now, what we're about to add now is the ticker.
Do I need to pull off these glasses?
You don't have to do anything. You can be however play. Yeah, you're fine. Remember.
Rest in peace.
Did she pass?
Mm-hmm.
Who? Anita Baker passed?
No, Betty Rice.
Oh, I know. We about to get. Yeah, I was like, okay, I got the music thing down now. I understand how to do that.
I know Betty Rice.
Really? Wow.
I used to know Betty Rice.
I'm like, if you need us to help you through this trying time.
Like, how you meet her?
We did bodyguard.
Oh, you did say that.
She come here and I call her.
When we come back,
I
gotta shout it out.
She be talking, or you cannot listen. I'm telling you.
She said, "Hey, Mr. Finley, Officer Finley."
She be talking.
She's direct. That woman was direct.
Yeah.
She didn't play.
Yeah, I'm talking to my mom. I was like, man, I'm saying she be telling some stories in her music.
She do. She from Miami.
Yeah.
They like that dance.
Took some time and listened to it.
That's how Azra D is. That's why Azra D. I don't play around. That's my girl.
Yeah.
From Miami. They like that ghetto old man. They get some of them.
Yeah. Not bad.
Actually, the dog. Okay, so anyway, I'll tell you later. But the dog had pulled out this, and so it was charging last night. But I do have the hotspot just in case it would just pick up on low.
Yeah, it's already connected. Yep. Facebook, how y'all doing, man? Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate you guys for being loyal and staying tuned in to us. Y'all please share, love, send us some hearts, whatever you feel the need to. But thank you for joining us today. Boy, I tell you, it's been a nice little week.
Listen,
so far. So
last day of school.
We're with us.
Last day of school was yesterday for me.
Really?
And just having to, connect with the kiddos and do all those great things. So, yeah, like we're about to have a whole
I appreciate y'all inviting me today.
Well, thank you for coming in. We had a
cancellation,
so I appreciate you.
And I was like, well, Lord, what to do? And he said, do it like this. And I just followed what God said. So I don't really never know. But
I got to learn to stop letting little things affect my entire day. Good God.
I just did on that.
Once I get to that point, I'll be good. But dude, one thing go down, it messed up the whole day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, oh,
What y'all think in the comments?
I
Okay.
say it.
For real. I mean, because if you think about it, like, for me, it seems like I get a great celebration or I get something to celebrate and it's short lived, but it's for a reason too. Personally, I just don't have time to sit in anything, whether it be trial or triumph, you know, because I got to keep moving. Too many assignments. Like,
yeah, but I don't know. I
just
feel
gotta
like,
find the boundary.
yeah, once I find that boundary, I'll
Yeah.
be good. I just gotta get better at it.
Yeah, we're doing something new, like
time management.
That's it.
Time management.
What's that look like?
Once you learn how to master your time management,
I'm about to do that.
to be able to take advantage of every hour,
Every hour. On the hour, every
you're
moment.
good. Yeah. So now that's my focus right now for this week. It's to focus on my time. My job is, oh my gosh, get off at like 3:30 all week.
That's good.
So now I just got to maximize that time and now find out what to do this next time to continue to grow. It's gonna be dope. Yep. Ready?
See, that's what I get for hitting that number. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
this
y'all.
is the Exchange Radio Show with Toy
Enjoy.
on KBOB 89.9 FM, Black on Black Community Radio, based in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We have an in-studio guest, Miss Star Communities and PI, as well as Not Forgotten Children. Now, Not Forgotten Children is a not-for-profit.
Correct.
Yes, and it has done so much great work since 2015 in the communities with youth who are affected by incarceration, whether it be their parents or some form in their village where they have exposure to that, just to get them redirected. I love your mission and your vision for Not Forgotten Children, as well as you work with businesses. So a part of that is rehabilitation, right? Being able to give options for individuals who need that. We're not all perfect. People get a little smudged, but that doesn't mean you're not able to have some skilled labor and be able to be productive. So tell us about Not Forgotten Children. Like, tell us, how did you even get everything going? What drives Not Forgotten Children?
Well, when I was a detective with Tulsa Police, I worked with children who had been taken from their homes because their parents had committed some type of crime. And I found out that usually we would see them in the system later. So I did some investigation and found out that they didn't have the support that they needed sometime, and that they didn't do well in school. They were embarrassed by having to tell other kids, or other people knew that they were, parents had been incarcerated. And so I know that every kid doesn't play basketball, every kid doesn't play football, but they may be interested in journalism, they may be interested in cooking, they may be interested in radio. And the Juice was an opportunity when Bobby, we spoke, and he told me what he was doing with the Juice. And I thought that was a journalistic opportunity for kids.
Yeah.
So I got involved with Bobby and the Juice because I could see young people who love radio, who love to express themselves, who love, they love music. They love a lot of things besides football and basketball.
True. So
I wanted to expose them to other things. And that's why we use NFCs, because we have carpentry, we have chefs, we have people that want to do different things besides sports. And that way we can reach them and use that talent other than just sports. Because we got a lot of coaches. I'm a coach too, but I'm a coach in different ways, areas.
I think it's good that it just allows them to get the hands-on experience, because that's a whole nother level of actually getting into it. Because we talk a lot. The books is theory. Right.
Exactly.
Where's that practice?
Where's the practice?
Where's
The practice is the hands-on. So
doing anything.
yes, I love it that it does allow the hands-on. Not forgotten children. It's just, man, for me, it touched home just because of the value of it helping kids, and kids are a big part of our life. They will continue on with the legacy beyond our years. So we have to continue to invest in the youth, because they will continue the fight.
You hear me?
Going forward. Yeah.
Because the truth is in the youth.
It is.
My sweatshirt, I have my O'Malley B gear on. Find that strength. Okay. Make sure you guys find him on social media. And he has a song that says, "The truth is in the youth." Whatever we want for the future, the truth is in the youth. So, yep, I'm with y'all.
Yeah.
I'm real big on practical. I mean, theory is all books.
Mm-hmm.
True.
But things can change, so you got to be able to adapt to whatever it is you're doing. And so you learn instinct. You learn, just like with police work. I mean, they give you the book, they give you the theory, but you have to learn to adapt to that community,
right,
and to the people. You can't put one blanket on everybody.
Yep.
Because that's not fair.
It's not justice.
It's not justice. And so many people think that they are when they try to generalize, opposed to getting to know people's individual needs. It saves more time when we really take the time to know what each person needs.
There you go.
Yeah. We also want to send our deepest condolences. We had some great individuals to, carry on home to Yonder. They went on up to the upper room.
Just heard that little Richard. Tutti Frutti.
Okay. I was like, Tutti Frutti. I'm like, I used to have to mop the floor with pine saw. Okay. And my mama would come in there and we would dance. It had to dry just right for that shine. Man, and then Betty Wright.
Betty Wright, yeah.
And the thing is that both passed, they succumbed to cancer. Little Richard was bone cancer, and Betty Wright, it just said cancer in general on some of their official websites. So we have to make sure that we are participating in also hosting health fairs and doing screenings and going to the doctors and making sure that we take people to the doctor who may not get out on a normal basis, because who knows, as well as just being educated on the warning signs. There's warning signs. Okay, the nose was prickly. Okay, that's a warning sign for what? Just knowing what that is, what to look for. If a person just slurred speech, it's a few things that could be going on depending on stress factors, underlying health issues, and then also genetics. So I love Not Forgotten Children, because Not Forgotten Children is one of those entities that's what they do. See a need and fulfill it. Partner, mobilize.
Partnership.
Right. And here's the deal. There's no barriers, meaning most businesses, small businesses especially, have these various barriers. NFC, the whole point is to come in and to walk out with an open mind, knowing that the vision is going to get done, because it's going to get done with you.
Right.
It's not about it getting done without you, because we're going to ensure that it's with you.
Right.
Whatever you're missing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the part that I like, because it just, it's a not-for-profit. It's not stress of like the corporate America. We got to do these numbers. Like, our numbers is impact.
Right.
How many is the crime rate going down in the community? Right. You see what I'm saying? Right. Are the students graduating? Are more students graduating now?
There you go.
That's how we measure our data.
Correct.
That's just the difference between corporate and the not-for-profit side. How do you measure your data?
Correct.
So right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a nice segment on sales, because I think that some people really need to know in this time, as we're lifting with the COVID-19, kind of on a global level in a way, you still want to figure out this sales process. Either you are going to be the consumer, or you are going to be the merchant, or you're going to be the shark, or you're going to be the lamb. When I traveled to New York, I figured those levels out very quickly.
Right.
Yeah. When you go up there, you can go and they have a different district where you can buy things, quote unquote, wholesale, might be the inspired by brands. But then you can also get took by the person that's on the corner doing the card game because you think you saw the diamond.
Gotcha.
Because you think you saw that diamond right there and he told you got 100. You know that's the diamond. You see what I'm saying? But being able to share stories and experiences like that so that when they occur, people are aware of how to move forward with it. So what does Not Forgotten Children have coming up just in outreach, vision? What do you have coming up that we can look forward to? Because the 99 years celebration of the day before.
Yeah.
The massacre has arrived.
It is. And what we're trying to do is recruit more businesses, people who have skills and support them, bring them in employees, kind of match the employees with the business and the structure. The business structure, your banking, how to pay people, how to do what a normal business would do, how to get registered as a business.
How do you
how to get that done? How to protect yourself.
The how to is a business.
Right. You got to protect yourself because somebody else can come in and take your idea or your name. And you've been working all your hard life to build that reputation.
Right.
And then somebody else come in and take it.
And just take the name. When I first got into digital marketing, that was big. Like if you had a saying, a hashtag or anything, you wanted to go right then and register because when you're doing live streams and you're just kind of flowing and things are happening, if you don't have the money to go get the domain name or to register the hashtag and somebody is seeing that you're starting to build momentum with that, they'll do that. I have had to negotiate. Luckily, when I first got started, I just went ahead and bought up LatoyaRose.com. So that's mine, and I just keep renewing it in chunks as I can afford it. I just believe that a lot of times we get in our way saying we can't afford to start a business when it really is just trying to figure out how to start the business with what you have, optimize it. And again, like you said, like connect with NFC and organizations that are vested in truly helping to stimulate the economy and give the person what they need so they can be best and be profitable.
Correct.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Everybody's not going to join the army. Everybody's not going to get into that regiment. But you can come to the NFC. Get that same
baby. Whoa. Hold on. You're feeling good. No technical difficulties, guys. Hold on one moment. Just loving how to satisfy you. Bring yourself in. Place your head in my lap. Smell the sweet perfume. Walk through your chocolate bag. Boy, you better get ready for a hell of a time. Bet you never had a woman rock your baby and leave it on your mind.
You're making me feel so good with the softness of your touch.
Well, all right. I guess somebody needed a prelude. So welcome back to the Change radio show. Somebody was like, wait, I need a prelude, y'all, before we get to church announcements. No problem. I love the process because the thing that I know I have a specialty to do is just demonstrate and not try to hold in on anything that's a misstep. I don't consider things mistakes. It just is what it is. But we got some morning motivation from T.I. I call him Prophet T.I. I had the opportunity to meet him when I lived in Atlanta, and a lot of his family members there as well. He is amazing. His family, the hospitality in Atlanta, just the overall commerce, the idea of, again, everything that we've been talking about, showing, not just talking about it. I love when people can show, like, really, even if we have COVID, like, I would love to just say, people, come bring your blanket, come to the park. We're going to get a projector. We're going to have many different projectors, and let's just go and get what you need. And there's a bucket. You can hit the bucket, you know what I mean? And go from there. I believe people have a tendency, when a person puts a value on a ticket price, whether it's for a workshop, a show, or whatever, it makes people uncomfortable. However, when you give so much, when you finally do ask, and that's the thing, as you're grinding and you're building in a startup phase, you're going to give more. You're going to cultivate relationships. You're going to bump your head. You're going to take a little bit of risk as well, but the reward is going to be the moment that you've cultivated and found your tribe. And now that's when you can create consistent net flow, cash flow, but that comes with consistent workflow, right?
Right.
That work ethic.
That work ethic.
Right. So with your guards and PI, private investigators, right?
Right.
How is their work ethic different or can compare to other entities that, no specific entities, but the overall theory, I guess, of the theory of security? What separates North Star?
I try to get high quality people, military veterans. We have a program where we mentor veterans, and this is about veterans too, right?
Yes,
so what we do, we mentor them, and they already have that mentality. They're they don't get offended easily. People, I'm not going to be cussed at. Well, you know what? If you want to live, you could take a little, instruction, a little yelling at, because look, when you jumping 5,000 feet out of an airplane, you only got one time to mess up.
Oh,
So somebody telling you, cursing you, telling you they want you to do right,
and not left.
And they want you to do what's right so you can live.
True.
Yeah.
And so you can take that. You got a hand grenade
Right.
in your hand.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're gonna kill everybody.
Ooh.
But if they're yelling at you because they want you to do it the right way, what's wrong with that? You can take that. Don't be so offended by language. Don't be so offended by people getting in your face sometimes, because sometimes you need that. Because if you want to live,
Right.
you want to come back.
And language is so important.
And they're not doing it to demean you.
Right. Communication saves the
They're
nation.
doing it to save you.
Save you, my friend.
So
Save you.
if you're going to be all emotional, and that's what I don't like,
Mhm.
you can't come to me in my company with your emotions.
Mm-hmm.
You got to come with, show me the fact.
Yeah.
Not fiction, honey.
Show me proof.
Prove it.
Prove it to me. Don't come to me with what you think
Mhm.
or, your emotions, because I'm going to say, we don't need him.
Right.
He's going to mess up.
Right.
So we want high quality, and you can learn that.
Right.
You may not have that first confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Building confidence is what I'm after. I want you may come a snowflake when you get there, but you won't leave a snowflake. So that's what I'm after.
I love it.
Look at that. Well, I think just to kind of go back, one thing I was pretty excited about was Tesla coming to Tulsa.
Yes. I love Tesla because they just have everything automatic.
Yes,
That
it's
automatic drive.
it's a you have Tulsa or Austin.
Austin,
is where
Texas.
mhm,
I moved to Austin though.
they're debating between.
I mean, I stay based in Tulsa, but I love Austin.
Man, it's gonna be big. You know how many jobs it's gonna bring down?
Exactly.
It's gonna be a lot of jobs.
That's
And
good.
yeah.
Because people need jobs, especially with so many people who have lost their jobs
Mhm.
and who are underemployed.
Wherever
and
they
the
go.
people who are just needing something. That's gonna be great. I hope we both get it. Why not? They can do it. It's enough money. Trump, make it happen. Thanks. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you're tuned into the Exchange Radio Show with Toy.
Enjoy.
On KBOB 89.9 FM, Black on Black Community Radio. We are getting ready for our church announcements. Next Saturday, we will have our The Zone, and as well as your Auntie Tell Me Letters. It's really like our freestyle. So here's how we set up the show. Every month that has a fifth month, we're going to do like a best of the show. And the fact that this is episode 7, we want to make sure that you're a part of this first group of the best of the exchange. So 2 things. You want to be with The Zone and you want to send in your Auntie Tell Me Letters. You can do that at theexchangeradio.com. Follow us on our social media at The Exchange 899, YouTube, Facebook, as well as Instagram. We're building and we're also looking for interns who are looking to have some experience. We do have an LLC. We also have nonprofits that we can get you accredited hours for your internship hours. And we do have a few options. So you want to get with us soon and email us. We do have a few paid intern options available starting in June. So email us, theexchange899@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep. All right, Joy, tell us about this good old Zone, honey, because I'm excited about it.
So
it's evolved.
Yes, the Zone, the submissions are due this week. Submissions are due today.
Today.
And then on the 23rd, we'll have those 2 that we picked will be on air, and we will listen to the track that they made, whether they wrote to it or if they want to just freestyle over the beat. They'll be there. So to participate, like I said, you was register online, use our social media page and tag us, The Exchange 899 on Facebook, but the beat is on YouTube. So go ahead, go to YouTube, The Exchange 899, or you can type in The Zone. You'll find the beat on there to listen to it. So yeah.
And I'm going to do a freestyle, but I don't want to be a part of the contest. I just want to have fun. I've been freestyling on it. I let my mama hear it. We were in the garage. We're doing a new project called The Garage.
Okay.
And so, like, she loved it.
Yeah, and it's pretty new. Thanks. It's Mac Music.
Yeah, It's Mac Music here in Tulsa has just been amazing with giving custom beats and helping us understand how to best nurture all creatives. So no matter if you rap, you sing, if you do spoken word, or if you just want to talk. Like sometimes that expression works too. You can get The Zone. And then I want to see the on air freestyle. What's this gonna be, like 8 bars or something?
We'll see.
We're gonna figure it out.
Out.
I tell them just get in your zone until you're done.
Yeah,
how about that?
That might be it right there.
Yeah, and then we'll let everyone vote on the comment section in our YouTube and Facebook streams, as well as we'll take some on air votes. Make sure y'all save the number too, because you never know when you want to call in to us and say hello. 918-856-3873. I'm excited. Can't wait for the first winner of The Zone. It's gonna be amazing.
So as far as church announcements, we have EduRec.
Yes, EduRec.
Their cooking competition. They're currently starting to film ages 12 to 18, hosted by Ramal, from the Juice radio station. He's been doing some amazing things on social media. I'm loving how he's building his brand right now.
He's the hometown heat.
I'm telling you.
Listen, hometown heat. Because it's already done.
I know. Hey. I sent him a message with that because I can hear it. Like I can text it to him and still get it the same way. Like it was funny. I sent it to him though. It was funny. Yeah. But we also have Councilwoman Vanessa Hall Harper, as well as Pastor Jamal Dyer, and the on-air personality is an amazing Aubrey Shine. So I'm telling you, they have some heat on there. So, like I said, the prize is $1,200. So that's pretty dope.
And we have some breaking news.
So what's the breaking news is tomorrow.
Yes.
At 6.
Yes.
You can go to
Sunday.
www.edurectulsa.com. That's E as in Edward, D as in David, U R as in Robert, E as in Edward, C as in Charlie, Tulsa.com. And that's where the competition premieres 6 o'clock tomorrow. So you guys tune in and watch it. We will share it on our social media platform. If you don't find the website, we will have it on our website as well. Matter of fact, let me get that done now.
Okay. Do it right now. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know my motto. You don't have time to waste. You only have time to execute. As long as you're getting something done, that matters.
Yes, that's cool.
Yes.
That's a great way to get these kids out of the house, out the games. Like, man, stimulate your mind. Say that Friday.
Yes.
Stimulate your
Smoking
mind.
for Friday. Yeah.
Now.
This is stimulate your mind, Chad. You better go and sit down. But anyway, we have the first annual Small Business Sneaker Ball. You want to join us as we groove the night away, November 21st, 2020 at Tulsa Marriott Southern Hills from 6 p.m. to midnight. This is a red carpet formal event, and yes, you can wear your sneakers. I'm getting mine blinged out by the our one and only with Joy. This will be a night to celebrate small business accomplishment and network with other like-minded business owners. We will be showing appreciation to some community business leaders, honorees, and just a great night to give back to a well-deserving scholarship charity. Come enjoy dinner, live entertainment, live DJ, dancing, and network. You can get your tickets at Ticket Storm and on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I love Shaku. She always brings amazing events to the town. Also, we have the second annual Black Wall Street Exchange happening April the 3rd, 2021. We will celebrate and circulate with 100 merchants, entertainers, food trucks, health and wellness organizations, as well as North Star Security and PI, as well as A&M Healthcare Clinic, as well as Westview Clinic, and all of our corporate sponsors and benefactors. Just everything you will need to maintain your economy will be at the second annual Black Wall Street Exchange. The theme this year is Dismantled Pipelines, Transforms Lives. We are not going to continue to allow anyone else to write the script. Those pipelines to poverty, homelessness, got stuff.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this year's this coming up exchange.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. So you can circulate early as a merchant, vendor, sponsor, and benefactor at TulsaBWSE.com. Get your tickets now too for our giveaways. Mm-hmm. I like that song. It's my song.
Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to just kind of thank you for continuing to tune in to us every Saturday at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time on the Exchange radio station with Toy and Joy.
Toy and Joy. Let me see. Y'all, Joy got a Sour Patch face. You know how you have like a Sour Patch where it's like it's sour, then it gets sweet. Everybody, we're going to say to Joy, we love you. You've been working so hard. Let me tell y'all, Joy is truly a gem. This whole week, she has held this thing down, from the script to the music, to the guests, to the calendars, to social media, and been planning ahead, like finding new tools. And that has been so helpful. So I tell you one thing, as we bid goodwill to you, I just want to say, make sure you're surrounding yourself around people and actually telling them and giving them their appreciation and their roses when you can, because you're not going to find too many people in your world that truly are wanting to anchor you. A lot of people want to be in your business. When you find your anchors, these are the individuals that know, like, okay, I understand it's a process, but at some point you're going to have to take true accountability.
Yeah, it's true.
Called interventions.
Mm-hmm.
I do that all the time with my parents who their children have visual impairments, because that's what I do on a professional side, on another income.
Mm-hmm.
And just what does that look like? Well, you have to accommodate or have some modification. You may have to even introduce different things. Joy's not strong in everything. I'm not strong in everything. C. Dean Finley is not strong in everything. But when we come together, then we're strong.
Got to put the pieces together.
You got to put them together. You know, we team. Army. What? Strong. And never forget it. So, Joy, you're in T-Mobile.
Yes.
We can see you there.
Yes, you guys, like I said, I'm trying to maximize my time. So I am blessed, beyond blessed that they're working with me.
Yeah.
Because I tell you, if you guys know cell phones, you know you will never get a Saturday and a Sunday off.
Yeah.
You guys,
and that's a
I'm
blessing. So
you.
Thank you for everyone that's praying with an A. You guys, it has been working. We now have Joy. She has her Saturdays and Sundays off, which gives us opportunity to plan and implement more community outreach and other partnerships. So we just thank you, T-Mobile, for being such a friend of the show. We thank you. You're going to sponsor the next coffee break. To give them a shout out just for being so gracious.
No, but basically the what I'm trying to establish is figuring out the time frame. So right now I work Monday through Friday from 9 to 3:30 is the latest I work. So basically I have to work my butt off from 9 to 3:30. So you guys, if you guys need any cell phone service with T-Mobile, just come on up there so I can at least, just help a sister out, between 9 and 3:30. I mean, 10 and 3:30, that's where I'm maximizing that time. And then other than that, I'm going on other business ventures and exploring joy, finding joy. Stay tuned.
Okay, you want to be on that ride. And also, ladies and gentlemen, coming up, we have the new release of the anthology, The Raw Reality of a Mother's Love. We have 20 co-authors who have shared and poured out their traumas as well as their lessons learned in this book. You can read it online right now, unlimited on Kindle, or you can purchase at latoyarose.com. And we will be having our book signing in July, as well as starting a nice book tour, not just virtual, but also a media tour. We will end at Mahogany Books come December of 2020. So what I like about that is the address for Mahogany Books, the co-owner, Ms. Ramonda, she is from Tulsa. And the address I thought was very important. It's 1231 New Hope. And the zip code is 20020. I had just written down before I even looked at the address that I wanted to ensure that this particular book was able to help